brilliant results. Excellent. Your horse. Good afternoon, the latest news and the weather forecast now from ITV Wales. There'll be a big increase in demand for a more powerful Welsh Assembly if Scotland becomes independent. That's the main finding in the exclusive opinion poll from ITV Wales. But support for Welsh independence remains low, with most people here also thinking that an independent Scotland will be worse off. Our political editor, Adrian Marcus, joins us. Adrian, can find you?
Indeed, Andrew, it seems that all this talk, the countdown, if you like, to a referendum in Scotland and independence has affected how people think about things in Wales. Look at the picture a year ago when, if you remember, we were just about to vote in the referendum on more power to the Assembly. Back then, 17% of people wanted to go further than what was being offered in the referendum. At the time, 35% thought that was the right deal for Wales. 30% then said that there should be no increase or scrap this on altogether. And look how things have changed since then. 12 months later, if Scotland becomes independent, 42% of Wales would need a more powerful government, and that includes 10% who actually want Wales to become independent. 30% would do things as they are, and 20% want less powerful.
Well, what's it showing us about the way people would vote?
It shows us that if there were an election tomorrow, Labour would be the big winner. Look at the Assembly constituencies that there are 2 bits in the election. Labour would be on 49%, which is up from 42% last May when we had an election. The Lib Dems would be gone. In fact, all the other parties would drop slightly on that. And look at the Westminster vote for Parliament. Back in May 2010, Labour was on 36%. According to our poll, they would get 50% of the vote. It's a huge increase. The other parties virtually unchanged, apart from the poll with Dems dropping from 20% back then to 6%.
Of course, as had a real trend of a man accused of killing President teenager Nikita Brenda, noticed marks on his arms the day after she was killed. Carl wants to know all the charges against him. Well, I think Carl is our usual Crown Court.
Andrew, the court heard that Carl Wants had made plans to stay in with his girlfriend Rachel Bird the night Nikita Brenda died. Rachel Bird told jurors here today that he hadn't actually come home that night and that the next time she'd seen him would be the following day after news of Nikita Brenda's death had broken. She said when they got home they'd both been upset about what had happened and had comforted each other. And she told the court that she'd noticed marks on his arms and later that evening had asked him where they'd come from. She told the court that he'd replied that he'd been in an altercation the night before with a man and that the woman had grabbed his arm. It's almost exactly a year since Nikita Brenda was found stabbed to death in her flat in the Macquarie area of Newport 2 weeks before she was due to give birth. Carl Wants denies raping her, murdering her and the destruction of an unborn child. The trial continues.
That's it. Thank you much indeed. The Police Service thinking Swansea and Cork won't resume on this party tonight. They said it is possible, and almost £17 million will be lost to Wales in tourist spending. The company which had hoped to restart the service in the spring were going to receive it. People are leaving Wales and taking their skills to Australia, according to research from ITV Wales. Official figures show that 20,000 people immigrated there last year from the UK. Cardiff was in the top 10 locations for people leaving, followed by Swansea and Camden.